Chapter 4, Abdullah's Philosophy. Awake, thou that sleepeth, get some of the nowness into your thinking. Don't wait to die to get into heaven. Behold, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. It is within you. What is heaven? It is happiness and joy. It is right thinking and right acting. It is making obstacles stepping stones instead of stumbling blocks. It is getting plenty of blue sky and sunshine into your mind. All about you lie infinite possibilities. Opportunity and fortune literally plead with you to take them in. Fate is the blind belief of the fearful. It is the great safety valve for failure and stagnation. Failure is the letting go of your grip. There is no such a word as failure to the right-thinking man. True, material conditions may change, but with the destruction of the shell of an egg, we have an advanced state of progress that will eventually fly off into the great free sky, thrilling with joy. Failure to the material sense may be opportunity and fortune forcing you to make a step forward that you have heretofore been reluctant in taking. Don't lose heart because you are down and out. You can always start over. There is always a new day. Success is not measured in dollars and cents. It is measured in happiness and contentment. Happiness is not an elusive something that keeps dodging you, but it is a permanent state to the right-thinking man. Have some of the qualities of a cork. Refuse to stay under. Get plenty of joy into your thinking. Try singing instead of mourning. Try realizing what it is to be a son of the Most High, a son of the King. Get some of the nobility that is yours into your thought. Be noble. Protect yourself by keeping your thought filled with goodness and truth. If it is full of good, there is no room left for evil or fear. Evil thinking is the plague that produces all sickness, sin, and death, and right thinking corrects this. You cannot think death and life at the same time. Either one or the other holds the floor. Neither can you think riches and poverty, health and sickness. Be sure then that you are thinking on the right side. When you are thinking right, no plague shall come nigh thy dwelling. Have you lost your material home? Then you are now ready to enter into your divine estate, and as the synonym for home is happiness, not house, and happiness is a state of mind, you find yourself already established in your new abode, which is filled with large courts wherein you may walk in peace. This kind of home is under the shadow of His mighty wing. The losing of a material home is like the dropping off of the cotyledons of a tiny plant. The plant has lost nothing in parting with this impedimenta, but is free and ready to grow heavenward. Have you lost your best friend? Did he betray you? This may help you to know that to lean on your own understanding is a dangerous thing, and further that God is the only true friend of man, and he is unchangeable and eternal. Neither does he call for special favours, loans, etc., but only for fair thinking about him. Have you lost your fortune? All substance is His, and the fact that you are His perfect child gives you ample supply. He is responsible for your sustenance. You can of yourself do nothing. You did not ask to come here. He placed you here, and He will provide. He is able to do all things and to prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies, that is, in the presence of want. Plant your grain of mustard seed, that is, faith, and watch it move mountains, that is, doubts and fears. When you act, act as one having authority. Put on the full armor of God. Don't imagine that because you have a sword in your hand, you are safe. Put on the helmet of right thinking, the breastplate of righteousness. Be shod with the preparation of the gospel. Have your shield engraved with the words, "Who is so great a God as our God?" Then your two-edged sword of wisdom will cut through the enemy's lines. Patience must have her perfect work. Remember that it takes repeated good thoughts to accomplish. One good, strong thought, offset by the rest of the day in evil thinking, will not accomplish results for good. Remember that the walls of Jericho did not fall down the first time they were encircled, but they did not give up, knowing that when good thoughts enough were directed against it, that it would crumble away, and it did. Do you suffer because your grandfather ate sour grapes? He's the one that should have suffered for that, and not you. You probably, out of your own good wisdom, would have selected sweet grapes. Don't let the stupid law of heredity bind you. Put it to flight with the powerful command, "Call no man your father save God." What belief of inherited sin or sickness can withstand this? Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for all things are possible to the man who puts his trust absolutely in God and who knows with Him all things are possible, here and now. That is the end of chapter 4.